It's time for Leisure Appeal.
They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but get your pet because they might be inspired by this next segment. Lisa Peterson, Tom Davies, and Noreen Bennett are with the AKC, and they've brought some furry friends to demonstrate what you can see this weekend right around here. Thank you all so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Dog agility is really an up-and-coming sport, is that correct?
It's probably the fastest growing sport in the American Kennel Club.
Really? In all the American Kennel Club?
Yep.
That's great. And it's coming to Western Mass. Tell us about the event that's happening.
This weekend, this coming weekend, we have a all-breed confirmation, obedience, rally trial for 4 days, Thanksgiving through Sunday, and there are 4 agility trials Friday through Monday. And they are, in fact, the largest agility trials in the country.
Really?
And our other shows are the largest in New England. So we have a huge bunch of good stuff going on.
Well, it sounds like an action-packed group of days, and it's not just about the training. You don't just have to go there and watch. You can get involved, correct?
That's correct. We have this, My Dog Can Do That special attraction at the Big E this weekend. So people can bring their dogs from home and they can try out agility. It's a really fast-paced, fun event. And, come on down and try it out and see if you can become an agility star.
What are some of the benefits of doing agility training with your dog?
Well, people who have never competed or trained their dog at this type of activity, they discover this new bond, this new emotional connection or a way to communicate with their dogs. It's just so much fun that they can, do that and have a great time with their dog.
And it must foster a great bond, too. You grow in ways that you don't imagine with your dog.
Yeah, you learn new communication tools when you train a dog, so it's like you've discovered this whole new level with your dog.
What have you, in your experiences, what's it like being able to train with your dog?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It really builds a lot of confidence in the dog, and you'll find them kind of offering behaviors wherever. We could go out in the woods, and all of a sudden they'll put themselves on top of a fallen log, or they start jumping over trees, or it's a lot of fun.
Like they can lead you as much as you lead them.
Absolutely.
So, and this is the course. We have kind of a small course here. What other obstacles are there offered?
Agility courses include weave poles, which we have here today, and also the tunnel. There are obstacles like an A-frame, a dog walk. There's even a teeter-totter like a seesaw. So a whole bunch of different things that dogs can try out.
And what's the process like if my dog, for example, is a very smart dog, but she hasn't done any of the agility training yet? How do you start and where does it progress to be able to get to something like this?
Well, you start with basic training as a puppy or when you get your dog, lots of socialization. Basic obedience is really helpful because you can communicate with your dog to do more intricate things like agility. And also, if you want to eventually compete at AKC events, you can have an AKC registered dog or you can have a canine partner enrolled dog. So all dogs are welcome and all dogs can do it.
Well, let's get to it. And what's the name of your dog?
This is Peyton.
Peyton. Hey, Peyton, you ready? All right.
Sure.
So take us through what Peyton's going to do.
All right. I'm going to go up to the jump.
Right. What she's going to demonstrate first is the My Dog Can Do That at the Big E this weekend. It's sort of the first level of training. Like, how do you teach your dog to jump, for example, which is one of the very first steps.
And this is Peyton on the scale of how good she is at this. Is she a beginning dog? Is she advanced?
Peyton is an advanced dog.
Peyton's a very smart pup.
I wouldn't go that far. But we would start with the jump very low so that the dog can have success. And you would put reward the dog because you want them to have a lot of treats.
You can throw it over.
Hop.
There she goes.
Okay. Peyton, hop. And then you would work your way back to this position and have the dog go forward.
Oh, so at first it's very treat-based.
It is.
Great.
You want to make it very successful. Hop. Good boy.
And it's also a verbal cue, too. She's understanding the verbal cue more and more.
Come here. Sit.
And so once we've done this, where do we go next?
Well, we have a couple of other dogs that we're going to show you the levels that they can go up to once they get into. So why don't we bring the other dogs over?
This is something that it probably takes a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it.
That's right. We have with us today a Border Collie, a Cocker Spaniel, a Golden Retriever. We have a mixed breed dog that's enrolled in Canine Partners, and they're all going to come here and run through the courses. So this here is Haley, and Haley's a Border Collie.
Hey, Haley.
And Haley's going to show us how to do weave poles and the tunnel and the jump.
All right, Haley, as you were. Have some fun. Oh, she's good.
And And you can see that the handler is directing the dog with hand signals and with his voice as well. So this is something you can try this weekend down at the dog show.
And there's more than this tour. I'm told there's different sorts of events, and you can buy products.
Well, there's a lot of things going on. There's a dog show. There's vendors. You can come down and do your holiday shopping for your dog and your dog-loving friends.
Oh, great.
There's also rally and obedience. There's just so many different types of AKC events down there that there's something for everybody. So next we have Dot, who is a mixed breed dog, and Dot's going to run us through the weave pole. But first we're going to put the jump up for Dot, aren't we?
We have about 1 minute left, so let's see how many dogs we can get.
Okay, we're going to run everybody through the course now, so you can come see the top competitors in the country this weekend down at the Thanksgiving Dog Show Cluster.
Well, there she goes.
And here's Dot through the weave pole.
Dot is a beautiful dog.
Through the tunnel. Okay, next we have the Cocker Spaniel.
All right.
This is Jessica, the Cocker Spaniel.
And any kind of dog can do agility training. You think you just need the brightest and the quickest dogs, but any dog.
What's great about doing My Dog Can Do That is you discover how intelligent or smart your dog is or able to do this agility. And let's have the miniature poodle come through. This is Pie.
She's a boisterous one. You can do it.
All right, and I think we have the golden retriever. Oh, she loves the tunnel.
Oh, okay. And there she is. Well, hey, I want to thank you so much for coming on. It's going to be a great event, so thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you. Bye.
And be sure to tell your pooch about the American Kennel Club's upcoming show. And if the dogs miss this segment, you can always tell them to log on to mymassappeal.com and click on Leisure Appeal so they can see how really possum it is. Coming up on the show, are you looking for a great way to keep your kids entertained on their day off from school? Well, we've got a craft project for you to tackle together. And we'll show you how to keep yourself protected